Okay, thank you. My name is Damak Agalo and I'm English teacher. And today I'm just going to give you a lesson in grade 2. So my topic is about describing an object. So let me say about how can we describe an object. Before that, when we want to describe an object, we use adjectives. Do you know adjectives before? Do you know what an adjective means? So let me tell you, an adjective is a word that modifies. The main use of adjective is modifying noun or pronoun. So we use an adjective to describe noun or pronoun. For example, let me give you an example. The old man is coming. In this sentence, we use an adjective old to describe the man. So, old is adjective. So, from this example, you can understand that adjectives are words that modify or that describe a noun. So, old describe the noun man. So, adjectives tells us the size of a noun, the size of noun or pronoun, the color, the shape and the size, the color, the shape, the origin of a noun or pronoun. For instance, we can give so many examples about adjectives, how they are used to describe a noun. For example, if we say adjectives can describe the color of a noun. The white ball is mine. The white ball is mine. In this sentence, we use white to describe the color of the noun ball. So ball is noun and it describes the color. Again, adjectives can also describe the shape of a noun. For instance, if we say the round table is old. Round is an adjective and it describes the noun table. It describes the shape of the noun table. So, adjectives also used to describe the shape of a noun. Adjectives describe the size, the origin, the shape. Size, color, shape, and origin is the purpose of an adjective. So, adjectives tells what the noun looks like. Adjectives also can tell us. Adjectives also tells us the number or the amount of something. Adjectives can tell us the how many or how much of something. For example, if you say there are 20 students in my class. There are 20 students in my class. In this sentence, 20 describe the number or the amount of students in the class. So adjectives also tell us the number. Even they are called adjectives of quantity. They tell us the how much or how many of something. So adjectives can be used to describe the amount or the number of nouns. For example, in your book on page 60, you can find just some examples of adjective. Let me read those examples for you. I have a brown house. Two green trees grow beside my house. That is a red ball beside the house. Look at just your book on page 60. There are examples about adjectives. So when you look this one, there are adjectives in your book. I have a brown house. In this sentence, a brown is used to describe what the house looks like. So a brown is adjectives of color. A brown is adjectives of color. The other one is two green trees grow beside my house. Two green. Look, let me write this sentence on the board. Two green houses. Two green houses. Let me write. Two green trees grow beside my house. If you look this example, two is adjectives of number. It tells us the how many of trees. Green describe what the tree looks like, or adjectives of color. So two green trees grow beside my house. Beside means next to my house. So two green trees grow beside my house. In this sentence, there are two adjectives. In a sentence, we can have one or more adjectives. So, for instance, in this example, we have two adjectives. Two adjectives of number. Green is adjectives of color. Trees is the noun. Grow is the verb. Beside is a preposition. My is a pronoun used as possessive adjective. House is another noun. So, in a sentence, we can have two or more adjectives. The other one, that is a red ball beside the house. That is the red ball beside the house. That is the red ball. A red is adjectives of color. There are even other examples in your book. As I said on page 60, there are so many examples. I have a blue ball. Blue is adjectives of color. Ball is a noun. It's large. Large is adjectives of size. It is under the table on the yellow rag. Yellow is also used as an adjective. So we describe this nouns or different objects using an adjective. So in your house, there are so many materials or objectives. So you can use adjectives and you can describe what they looks like. You can describe the shape, the color, the size of the noun in your house. So you can use adjectives to describe many objectives. Here it is what is available on your book on page 60. The other one is about noun. Let's discuss what noun mean, and we'll discuss about types of noun. So follow me and just refer your book. Okay, the next one is about noun. So students, do you know what noun mean? Okay, just try your best and just tell to your family. So noun is one of part of speech. It's one part of speech. You know, in English there are 8 parts of speech, like noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction, noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction, verb, adverb, interjunction. These are parts of speech. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As I said, there are 8 parts of speech. Noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction, verb, adverb, interjunction. These are parts of speech. You know, words are classified based on their function. So, according to their function, according to their use, according to their purpose for the language, words are classified into 8 groups like noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction, verb, adverb, and interjunction. So, our today's topic is about noun. As I said to you before, noun is one example of part of the speech. So, let's describe what noun means. Noun is a word, or you can say it's naming word. Noun is naming word. Naming word. It name a place, it name an object, or you can say a thing, animal, and human. So, these are called nouns. For example, if we say the dog is barking, the dog is barking. This is one example that can help me to tell what noun mean. Dog is noun. Is barking is verb phrase. It's called verb phrase. Verb phrase. You know, verb phrases are verbs which is made up of 2 or more verbs. If you look this example, it has 2 verbs. The first is, the second one is barking.